Welcome to Blind Bourbon and Whiskey Reviews. I'm your host Lindsey and this is John, risking his liver to discover new bourbons. We base our reviews off of a 25-point scale we developed and then multiply that by 4 to get up to 100. We start with 5 points for smell, then 10 points for taste, then 5 for the finish, and 5 points combined for the look of the bottle and the liquid inside. Now on to the review.
Alright, so first off, I'm a dumbass. I had the bottle hidden over here. She did all her notes before she knew what it was, and then I just pulled it out and just set it on the table. I'm like, oh man, we're blinding.
But,
so,
anyway, so with the of not knowing what it is, blindly I'm going to go into this review.
well, you already have all your notes written down. So.
I do. So
does all the fruit make sense now on the nose?
Everything makes sense now. So this smells my epitome of a good bourbon. This is what it smells like. I get apple and oak, which is my favorite, all-time favorite bourbon smell is those apples. That's why I like...
Apples and oak are your favorite?
Yes. I just love it. I love it. So there's like a what are you doing, you fruit cup? Stop. There's like a black cherry strawberry-esque smell to it.
It's kind of like cider-like with
yeah, like a strawberry cider.
Strawberry, blackberry, cider, apple.
You're gonna laugh at me, but there's a licoricey smell to it, but it's like a sweet, like...
It's not black licorice.
Like if you mixed black licorice and like a red vine together. And got those flavors together.
A black vine and a red vine, just take a bite of
together. Both? Yeah, it's weird.
That sounds delicious to me.
Probably to you, because we all know Lindsay doesn't do a licorice.
But you gave it a 5 out of 5, yet you don't think licorice is a good smell.
I don't think licorice is a good smell.
But it does in this one?
But it isn't just licorice.
I can see where you're saying that.
It's licorice and a red vine-ish, kind of a, I don't know. It's there, and I like it, so I gave it a 5 out of 5.
So perfect bourbon smell.
Perfect bourbon smell.
All right. Now how's the palate?
Not anything like I thought it would be.
It is different. The nose is like crazy, and then the palate's like completely in different direction.
Like your nose is here, and then the palate is like, phew. It's just
almost my face.
Phew.
Okay. Get on with it.
It's, I guess, in the aspect of reference, it's sweet and savory. The smell is very sweet, and you're like, oh, this is going to be great.
Well,
and then you dive into it, and it's just
not. You get that sweet and then savory because it is a wheater, but it's that unique corn wheat rye, not corn wheat barley.
Right. So I get I get hit with spice, like a cinnamon red hot spice, and a very nice subtle rye. It's not pow in the kisser. It's just a nice, hi, I'm here, how are you, kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. But I get like the cinnamon red hots. I get like a vanilla bean. It's a really nice pure vanilla, which is what saved the taste for me. And there's like, it's very well balanced. The sweet that I get from the smell isn't there, which kind of is meh, but that's like the best rye taste, hands down.
Okay.
It's very nice. Everything balances together, and the sweetness doesn't come out, but it all just kind of transfers into its own, and it's balanced. It's nice. But it's not my perfect thing.
See, it's one of my favorites because I like age around the 10 year because Eagle Rare is one of my favorites. I like the spice from rye, but I also like the sweet and smoothness from wheat. So this one kind of just combines them all to me.
Yeah.
But it's not super sweet on the palate. It's like really, really balanced.
Yeah. So I gave it a 6.5 out of 5, or 6.5 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's just not right where I want it to be.
All right. How's the finish?
The finish is smooth and it's very short. It's kind of here and says a nice warm hug, and then it's out the door again. The spice and vanilla is there, and that rye peppery bite is in there, and it just kind of, again, it all mellows together very nicely. There's nothing about this I'm upset about, but there's just, I wish that there's some, I just want to grab onto something else with it. So I gave the finish a 3 out of 5.
So you just want everything a bit sweeter.
I just wanted a little sweeter. That's all I want.
All right. So how's the look?
The look. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 or 2.25 out of 5.
Do you know numbers?
2.5 out of 2.5.
Okay, 5.2
I gave
out
it
of 2.
full points. I really like the look of this. It is a cherry oak, warm honey, shimmery, thick legs, and it gets this wonderful beaded line where all the legs start running down, and it is just beautiful bourbon. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
I'm in love with the look of it. So I absolutely love the look, absolutely love the smell. Taste and finish need a little help, but beyond that, meh.
In your opinion?
In my opinion. Some people are a little...
Yeah, this one's kind of, you either love it or
Particular.
it's pretty good. I don't hear anyone say this one's nasty.
No.
Never hear anything bad, just either you love it or it's pretty
Don't
good.
dump that. So it's Corner Creek 10 year, which is everything I said is exactly what this is to me. It smells phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. The taste and finish is just a little bit lacking because I want that sweet. I go into it with the smell of sweet and I want that sweet and I don't get it, which is fine because everything else about this bourbon is phenomenal. But I want that sweet and I don't get it.
So
I'm going to
it's
give...
10 years, it's age stated.
Yep, it's 88 proof.
So what do you give the bottle?
I am
You
going
like
to give this bottle full points too.
Okay.
Because I love this bottle. I'm not crazy about this 10-year medallion thingy on here.
It's kind of just to show it up front. And
right, and say, hey, we're age stated. And I get that. But I love the clear bottle. I love the blue and rose gold. Well, it's copper. Copper?
Yeah.
Blue and copper. And, of course, I love the winter-esque picture. I'm a winter baby, guys. Sorry. But, yeah. Corner Creek, I don't know what you guys are doing, but you're doing it well.
One of my favorite brands, but both Reserve and this one you rated about the same. High on the smell, but taste is a little off.
I think it's, like I said, I get worked up. Like, oh, it's going to be so good because the smell is so good. And then it's not like, I'm thinking of it being something like Angel's Envy where I get that sweet smell and then I get that great taste.
Yeah.
And everything mashes together well.
You might be more into the barrel finishes because they're usually sweeter.
Probably. I don't know.
I mean, it's your thing and it seems to be your thing because you like the Yellow Rose double barreled and you like the Angel's Envy and the Pike Creek and...
Yeah, maybe I'm a double barrel.
So you gave it a 78.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
I think I'd give it in the 90s.
Yeah, well, you would.
So this is non-chill filtered. It says on the back. I didn't know that. You say that every time. I said that just so you say that.
Mm-hmm.
So in the tradition of great wine importers, we at Corner Creek search for the elusive few great barrels of prime American whiskey and offer it to you in this limited bottling of Corner Creek Straight Bourbon Whiskey. An exceptional, I don't know if it's marriage or mariage. They use mariage in bourbon quite a bit, so I'm not sure.
We'll go with the fancier
Of the finest selected grains aged in new American oak and smooth to perfection with Kentucky limestone water. 88 proof whiskey was produced under the strict supervision of our master distiller at Corner Creek, Crestwood, Kentucky.
There you have it.
I wonder what is in Crestwood, Kentucky.
Well, maybe we'll find out.
I know they're owned by Willett. They're one of their
side companies, side chicks.
Because Corner Creek Distillery is what they usually say on it. That is not even a distillery. Bottled by Corner Creek Distillery.
Not a thing.
No, just like Noah's Mill and Rowan's Creek.
Rowan's Creek.
They both say bottled by them, but it's not real.
I'm not disappointed.
So you gave it a 78.
78 out of 100. I'll take it. I'm not. I think that's good for me for Corner Creek.
And
if they were sweeter,
I emptied it. It's got your divot.
I know. I love my divot. Oh, that ricocheted. Like, vibrated. It's weird. So, yes. Definitely, if you guys see this on the shelf, grab it.
It is around $55 to $60. Well worth it. I think Reserve is more worth the money because it's not that much more different.
Yeah, it's really not that different.
And you can get that one for under $30.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get it here anymore. Still working on that.
We're trying to get a hold of them. Figure that out. But definitely grab it if you see it. And
on to the next video.
That's it. So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.